What's up, YouTube? Dave here. We're gonna try another beer tonight. Tonight we're trying one from Bissell Bros, which is out of Portland, Maine. They brew Substance, Swish. Substance, I think, is their regular. I guess you call it their flagship beer. And I was up there when they happened to be releasing this beer. And a funny story: I've been to Bissell Brothers several times. They moved into a new brewery. It's my first time at the new location. I didn't realize what they were releasing. Our weekend away wasn't necessarily beer oriented. It turns into that. So they were releasing this beer, Reciprocal, which is a it's their all Australian double dry hopped double IPA. Okay, so we got up there probably 12:30ish. Big line. First time it happened to me that I got skunked, sold out. I was literally the next guy in line, and they sold out. The couple in front of me, who I, shot the breeze with the whole time, took mercy on me, and they sold me one of their 4-packs. So I was really good. This was canned March 24th. We were up there on the 25th. So we're gonna get this one in a glass, see what it's like, give you my initial impression, and then I'm going to let this one warm up, and I'll come back at the end of the conclusion there and let you know. And I'll roll in some pictures of the brewery. It's a nice space, it is. So, but here we go. It's Reciprocal. They're calling it a double, but it's 7.3%. And again, it's an all Australian double dry hopped double IPA. Wow, that's pungent. It's dank. It's dank and sticky smelling. It's got that weed smell. Ooh. That's a cloudy, murky beer. That is murky. Right off the rib, I'm getting kind of grapefruitish. It almost looks like kind of a variation of grapefruit juice. Man, it is a very white head. Yeah, and I'm getting that smell in the background. It smells like a flavor I'm not normally into, so we'll see. A little bit of hot bite. Yeah, it's got that funk in the end. Reminds me of another beer that gets big hype that I don't really care for. This might be just a little too cold, so I'm going to let this come on up, warm up a bit, and we'll be back. Peace out. What up, guys? I'm back. So I'm about halfway through this. It's definitely changed as it warmed up. It's been about a half an hour. It's really sweet smelling. Sweet fruit juice, like after it warms up. Maybe pineapple-ish, orange-ish. But I'll tell you, there's something there in the finish that I don't quite care for. It's kind of a funkiness. Somebody said diesel or gasoline. That doesn't quite hit it for me, but there's another big beer that gets a lot of hype. I think it was Mastermind from Fiddlehead, which I've had a bunch of times, and it just doesn't do it for me. It's a good beer. I would drink this again. I do typically care for like those New Zealand and Australian hopped beers. Not my favorite of those type, but it's a solid beer. Again, didn't really blow me away. Not that that's saying anything, but yeah, there's just a weird funkiness on the finish that I can't quite place what it is. It's not very bitter. Finishes off nice. Finishes off pretty quickly. There's not a lot of lingering bitterness. But I get that funkiness, and now I'm getting in the back of my throat like that pithiness, that bitter pithiness of the citrus fruit. So, at any rate, enjoy your night. And this is a hard one to come by if you could trade for it. You want to give it a whirl, knock yourself out. It's really, like I said, opaque. That's it. That's what I think about it. Forget about it. Peace. See you later.